Justin Verlander is back in a Tigers uniform for the first time since 2017. Verlander and all the Tigers pitchers and catchers are 2 days into spring training work. The soon-to-be 43-year-old explained how this reunion came to be.
I grew up in front of the fans in Detroit. I grew up in Detroit. I mean, I was a 21-year-old when I got here in Lakeland for the first time, and just so much history here. Last year was, when we got kind of knocked out of the playoff run, and towards the end, I was sitting there thinking about where I wanted to be, and Detroit just kept coming to my mind. As soon as the season was over, I called Scott, called Chris, called AJ, and let my intentions be known. At first, it didn't seem like there was much room for me, and I think, we had some very candid conversations, Scott and I, and I think, unfortunately, there were some things that happened recently where some innings that I think they were planning on aren't going to be filled. So I think that opened the door. It's not the way you want it to go. Obviously, a lot of young talent here. They've done a great job of bringing guys in. I'm happy to be wearing the Old English D again, and happy to be here.
Sounds like losing Reese Olson opened the door fully for Verlander to return, and he made it clear in his first public remarks since signing, this isn't a nostalgic victory lap. While some things are hard to avoid, like when Tarek Skubal took him on a tour of the clubhouse and pointed out JV's image on the wall, the future Hall of Famer said he has unfinished business.
The one thing, obviously, I would like to accomplish in Detroit that I had a couple shots at that I really regret not achieving was a World Series title. Mr. I was such an incredible owner, and somebody that I really admired, and talking to Chris this offseason and seeing how the torch got passed down and how he's going for it again, like his dad did. Just to have the opportunity to be back here and be on a World Series caliber team where you come into spring training and you have that feeling like, hey, we can win it all. That there's not many teams. I've been very fortunate to have been part of a lot of the teams in Detroit and post-Detroit, that the second you step in here, there's just a different vibe, and what the ultimate goal is. The game has changed a lot, and there's a lot of teams that don't have that luxury when they step in the locker room in spring training. So that's not something to shy away from. I think that's something to embrace. We have a great ball club, and I embrace that and want to win one.
Optimism this time of year with spring training beginning.